Hey YouTube. Oh Lord. I've been trying to record this video since I got off of work. I've been on the phone with my daughter for like 2.5, 3 hours. So I didn't get to record it. But I just had to come up here before I lay down tonight. Because I always say I'm gonna make a video. And then I don't never make it. So God is so good. Like, he is just so amazing. Y'all already know everything, well, pretty much everything that's going on. I ain't really did too many updates lately, but I'm still at the shelter. I'm still working, still pregnant, still driving the rental car, all of that, right? So, I'm gonna try to make this story quick because I don't know how much space I got. And that's a shame I gotta keep saying it. I need to just get a new phone. But yeah, so this lady at my job, a customer, she always come in the store. You'd be surprised how many people come in there every day. Well, she don't come in there every day, but a lot of them people come in there every single day. Like every single day they come in the store. Like they forgot to buy something yesterday that they need today. Like every day. But anyway, so she's a regular, and one day she was buying some salt, y'all, some salt. 4 bags of Himalayan salt. And she was trying to find change in her bag because she didn't want to break her 50 just to buy the salt. So she was just going to put some of them back or something like that. So while she was looking for the change, I just took my EBT card out and I swiped it and I paid for it for her. So she was like, "Oh no, why'd you do that?" I said, "It's nothing. It's fine." So she was like, "All right, I'm going to remember that." So I've seen her a couple times after that. We always speak, she knows I'm from Yonkers. So she called me Yonkers or whatever. And she got a friend that's from up there. So fast forward, I've been working at another store they just opened up to get extra hours because my boss cut my hours the week before last to 2 days. She only put me on the schedule for 2 days. So, and I had asked before, because it's only part-time, so I had asked when I first started working there, can I go to other stores and to get extra hours? And she said, yeah. So I had went to the new store, so they was like, I can come over there when, because they needed help. So I was working over there, and she had came in there, and she was like, you know what? She was like, it's so crazy because she said she was on the computer doing something with her husband, and she was trying to type something in the search bar. She said, and it wasn't even nothing compared to Yonkers, and Yonkers just popped up. So she was like, I felt like, that was God telling me to either check on my friend in New York or that it was about you. She said, and then now I bump into you today in this store, and this is not even the store that you work in. I was like, yeah, that is crazy or whatever. So I was on my break, and she was online, and I was buying some stuff, and she had already paid. So she was like, yeah, she said, I know he, I know that was for a reason or whatever. So then she was like, I don't know if he got a word for me to tell you or what. So anyway, she paid for my stuff. She gave the 20 to the lady. She was like, "Hey, I'm gonna take care of that for her, and you can give her the change." And I was like, "Thank you so much." She was like, "Yeah." She said, "I told you I didn't forget about you," or whatever. So she left. The next day, I was back at my store. She came in there, and I was like, okay. She said, you know what? She said, I promise you, she said, God was talking to me last night again. She said, now here I am seeing you again in the other store. She was like, but I promise you, she said, he told me to tell you something. She was like, what did she say? I forget everything she said, but she was like, he told me to tell you something. She was like, he told me to say that everything is handled. Whatever you need, whatever you trying to do, everything is handled, is taken care of. And I had been hearing that already on, my videos I be watching, my prophetic words and my readings and stuff. So I knew, she wasn't lying because I've been hearing it. So I was like, thank you so much. And she was like, well, what do you need? And I was like, honestly, I need a place to live and a car. She was like, a place to live? I said, yeah, I'm staying at the shelter. She was like, are you really? I said, yeah. I said, but no, really, I don't think I was like, I don't know. I don't think I need anything right now. And she was like, think about it. She was like, let me know. So I was standing there thinking, I was like, you know what? Probably some maternity clothes. It's time for me to start, getting some maternity clothes because I can't wear my pants anymore. And I lost all of my other clothes in my storage last year. So she was like, okay. She was like, what size do you wear? I was like, I was wearing a 22 or whatever. She was like, okay. So then she left, and then that was a couple days ago. Yeah, that was like Thursday. I think that was Thursday. All right, so fast forward to today. I was in there. She came in there, and she was like, I was looking for you yesterday. She said, but you wasn't here. And I was like, yeah. So she came over to the register and handed me an envelope. She was like, here, this is for you. She said, I'm going to walk around a little bit, but I'm about to just leave out. She said, but I wanted to give you that. And I'm looking, I'm like, what is this? So she walked off. I opened the envelope, and all I seen was $100 bills. And I just started crying. I ain't even read the note yet. I just seen the money and started crying. So the note, and it's just so crazy like how God works. Because like I said, I've been watching a lot of prophetic words and videos, and they've been saying, God is sending you angels to help you. So the note says, Janisha, you don't have to thank me. I am just doing what I feel like he is telling me. I hope this is enough for gas, food, clothing, or whatever you need it for. I am also asking and calling about housing that rent is according to your income. And she left her name and she left her phone number. And I tell y'all, first of all, God is so good. I'm serious. And that's what she said when she handed me the envelope. She was like, I'm just doing what God told me to do. And then that's when she walked off. So I'm just like, what is in here? I'm thinking maybe it's like a little gift card to get some clothes or something like that or whatever. When I seen those hundreds, I cried. And so she came back up front. She was like, I'm about to go. And I was like, no. I said, no, you're not. So I walked around the counter and I went and gave her a hug. And then when I hugged her, I just cried more. Like, I was just like boo-hoo crying. I'm glad it wasn't a whole bunch of customers in the store, because I was a mess. I was a mess. But I hugged her and cried it out for a little bit. And then she left. And I was trying to calm myself down so I can get back to work. But I had to go on break. I had to call my manager and go on break and cry some more in the car. Like, I just couldn't believe it. But it was just so emotional because she don't even know half of the story. Like, all she knows is that I'm staying in the shelter and I'm pregnant. She don't even know half the story. And I've just been going so hard for so long. You feel like don't nobody see you, don't nobody acknowledge what you're doing, what you're going through. The girl that I be around, she did tell me one day, she was like, I just want to tell you I'm proud of you. She was like, you are so strong. She said, because I wouldn't even think I could do what you're doing. And she was like, and you don't give up. But for this lady, to care enough, I mean, for this lady to care enough to do that, or even to listen to God telling her to do that. It's like somebody sees me. Somebody sees. And she don't even know half the story. I got family down here. They don't even check on me. They all know I'm homeless. My dad don't give a fuck about me. Don't even check on me. Don't ask me if I need something to eat. Nothing. I ain't heard from none of them since my brother died. My little cousin, she called me. Well, she texted me the other day, and she told me she missed me and she loved me. And that's the only one. I still talk to my little brother, but other than that, that's it. So for this lady, this stranger, complete stranger, to see me, to just see me, oh, God is so good, I swear. Oh, he is so good. And I know things is getting better. I know it is. I can feel it coming. I can feel it coming. It's just so hard. Like, I stay positive. I don't show what I'm going through. I mean, I talk about it. I don't hide it. But I don't walk around angry, complaining. You know, I don't do none of that. I would have never ever expected anything like that. Especially from a stranger. Oh my God. I knew I was gonna cry trying to record this video. I was like, okay, it's later on. Maybe I'm not so emotional. But that's a lie, because it's just something that I would have never expected. Something that came out of nowhere. And they've been saying it. They've been saying it. All the videos, they've been saying it. God is going to show up. He's going to send you angels to help you. People you don't even know that's going to help you. So, I just had to make a video. Tell y'all God is so good. God is so good. And I don't care what I'm going through, what I've been through, how tired I am, how hard it is. I can't lose my faith. Like, I don't even get mad. I don't even get mad at him. I don't ask why. I just know there's a reason. I know it's a reason. It's a plan. I ain't gonna lie. I did get mad when I lost my storage last year. I got mad about that because that was everything. Like, my equipment, my materials, everything. Like, anyway, I'm not even gonna go there. But I know there's a plan, and I'm just so grateful. just so grateful. That somebody seen me. That is just so amazing. So amazing. And it all started from me buying freaking bags of salt. It was like $4 or something like that for some salt. But that's how God worked. That is how God worked. That's why they say, be careful how you treat people, because you never know when you're entertaining an angel. And she was definitely one of my angels today. Oh, God. I'm so grateful. And I know that things are about to turn around. I know this. I could feel it. It's close. It's happening. It don't hurt to be nice to people. It don't hurt to be nice to people, even if it's not financial, money or anything. It don't hurt to be nice to people. When people come short up on their change, I can have $5 left on my card, and I'll be like, I got it. I got the rest. If I got it, I'll do it, because, I don't know. I just don't like, people be like, oh, just put this back or put this back, trying to put stuff back. I just be like, how much you got? It don't hurt to be nice to people. It don't hurt to help people. God sees you. God sees you. God sees you. And to be honest with y'all, she might be the one to find me an apartment. I won't be surprised. I promise you, she might be the one. When she came in there the other day and she told me that that he told her to tell me that everything is handled and taken care of, I promise y'all, when she left, I was like, that's probably one of my angels. I said that. Excuse me. As soon as she left out, I said, that's probably going to be one of my angels right there that he's going to send to help me. Somebody out of nowhere that I don't know. I mean, a customer. You know what I'm saying? A regular that comes in the store. But she just, that took me out earlier. I mean, I was just so mind blown by that. And it's just crazy. I got family here that don't care if I'm eating. They don't care where I'm staying, where I'm sleeping, nothing. Just cold. My mom is gone. My brother's gone. It's only me and my sister left on my mom's side, and my grandma in New York by herself. And she's getting up there in age. It's just sad. It's just sad. That's why I always was like, after I tried for so long, I always was just like, I don't even want to have kids no more, because the world is just, it's scary. It's scary and it's sad. But God got other plans, so we're going to see what happens. We're going to see what happens. I'll be back up here with more updates, especially, this week. I'm going to try to. I still got to get good enough Wi-Fi to upload. I have videos that I didn't post because I don't have no Wi-Fi to upload them, and my phone data sucks. So that's why I haven't even gotten the video. I'm just recording right now. So when I went to the emergency room the other day, I had to get on their Wi-Fi, and I uploaded 10, 15 videos that night because I was on the Wi-Fi, and that's how long I was in the emergency room. But I'm gonna get some Wi-Fi. I'm gonna get them up there. I'm just so grateful. I don't even want to go in this place right now. I really don't. They be having it so cold in there, like freezing cold. But I got somewhere to sleep. I got somewhere to be. So I'm going. And I got pulled over tonight. For the freaking headlight is out. I swear I can't wait to take these people this car back. I just want to drop the car off. I don't even want another one. Like, I wish I had somebody that I knew with a vehicle that could just get me to work and to my doctor's appointments, so that I could just save up some money for a couple weeks and just go try to get a car. Because I'm so tired of these people and these cars. I'm grateful for them, but I'm just tired of it. So now I got a whole ticket. But I'm not even going to worry about that right now. That's neither here nor there. I am grateful for today. God is so awesome. Don't ever give up faith. Give up on your faith. He has a plan. Also, I've been watching The Chosen. They got a new season. Well, I'm late. They've been had the new season. I think it's season 5. So I'm late, but every time they come out with a new season, I just watch all of them from season 1. But it's a show based on, the Bible stories and stuff. It's awesome. Like, especially like if you haven't read the Bible like me, but you've heard, certain stories or whatever. It is an awesome, awesome show. So y'all definitely should go and watch that. That's another reason, like, I get so emotional when I watch that show, because of how Jesus was, and how people, when they didn't know that he was Jesus, like that he was the Messiah, when they didn't know, how they treated him. How they treated him like shit in the beginning, like, how they thought he was just some blaspheming guy that was just going around spreading, just being evil. They called him evil. It's just, so yeah, that show definitely has me emotional as well, because they treated him like shit, especially when he went back home, to Nazareth. Oh my God. They treated him like crap until they started seeing the miracles and the stuff that he was doing. And then they wanted to throw him in jail for doing that, because they like, oh, you're doing witchcraft and this, that. Like, it's an awesome show. You have to watch it. It's called The Chosen. And they got 5 seasons out right now, I believe. So I've been catching up on it. And it's awesome. But God is so good. He is. I love y'all. I'm about to get out this car. It is freezing cold. And go in there and put my warm pajamas on and get in the bed. And wake up and do it all over again tomorrow. I didn't dash tonight because when I started to dash, when I got off of work, I was trying to debate if I was going to dash. And since she had gave me the money, I was like, I can afford to take the night off, right? But then I was sitting there and I just be feeling like I'm not doing enough when I don't dash. I just feel like I should be dashing because I can. Like, I just feel like if I don't dash, then I'm really just like failing for the day, which doesn't make any sense. It's just in my mind. But, so I sat at the gas station for a while, thought about it, ate some food. And I was like, all right, let me just cut it on and see what's going on. But my first mind told me to go in. That's what my first mind told me. Just go in. Soon as I cut that damn thing on and took that order, that's when I got pulled over by the cops. I said, oh, hell no. After I drop this off, I'm going in because I should have just went in. God is like, I told you to rest. Like, I told you to rest. I'm giving you the means so that you can rest. Take your ass to bed. Like, I'm just hard-headed. I'm just hard-headed. But I'm going in now. So I only did one order tonight. But it don't matter. I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for that. So yeah, I love y'all. About to go inside. I'll be back later.